All right, I just want to bring this up now. I know I've got a note about it here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So I'm going to bring it up right now. Can we talk about like what is it with Star Wars and shields? Can we just talk about shields in Star Wars for a minute because
Some have them, some don't.
some have, some don't. We have we have shields that let stuff out but don't let stuff in. Then we have ray shields which keep everything in and then nothing gets in.
Mm-hmm.
And they it's just weird. Sometimes I feel like it's contradictory. Other times it's like, oh, okay. What do we think?
These particular shields seem very consistent with the sort of the droid deca stuff,
They're
and
absolutely consistent with
very
that.
consistent with the personal force fields that are used in the Battlefront 2 video game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's interesting you say that because one of the Legends references for them actually says the Battle of Kola. Part of the reason, I guess, it's a Legends thing. Uh, the Colocoids, although they sided with the Confederacy, they never really did get into the war. But there was apparently an attack on their homeworld, and all of the Scorpionic droids had not really been deployed at that point, so they were
Right.
on Kola. But apparently, what they did was they parked a bunch of destroyers inside the shield of the Scorpionic, and they all shot out from that. But as you say, like super consistent with that.
I had heard in Legends too. With some of my
They're kind of like handrails. Some have them, some don't. Yeah,
some
yeah.
have them, some right.
But you know,
They do
railings
save lives.
railings save lives. Yeah.
I had read that in Legends, and there were fewer of 100 of these left in production.
Yeah. All right, so I mean that's going to come up later on because the shield thing is sort of it's a big part of the episode, really.
Yeah.
It's a big part of this fight.
It's fundamentally different than the Gungan shields, because that's what I thought it was very based on at
So
first.
did
but then
I.
when Din can't move through it at slow speeds, it's very different then.
Well, see, that's the contradictory part for me because he makes a point. Maybe they just shouldn't have, to me, it would have been better. Don't say anything at all. Say nothing at all. But as soon as you throw out the line, our energy weapons can't get through and our kinetic weapons have too much velocity,
Right.
my mind immediately goes to, well, the entire lead element of the droid army walked through the Gungan shield.
Right.
So just don't say anything at all.
It just might not have. I mean, he's. Anyway, we're gonna get there in a sec, but he's swinging pretty hard with the thing. But maybe if
yes,
you just
he is
pushed gently through.
Well, I mean, and then we're gonna get there with Santo where he kind of
he almost gets through. He almost gets through.
But I mean, that roar. Do you think that there's maximum effort for him to trying to push through?
Seriously.
Right?
Like he was using his electro knuckles or whatever they're called there too at the same time.
Yeah. So maybe that was like a feedback thing. Maybe it was actually hurting him trying to push through. I don't know.
Maybe it's the same type of shield they used on Starkiller Base, where you can only get through if, say, you're going at light speed.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, shields have become this big thing. I know it's a big thing in Star Trek. You know, like polarize the shields and shield harmonics, and we can tune our phasers to penetrate.
Yeah,
but Star Wars has always sort of deviated from that sort of convention
of polarity.
Right. We don't really do that. It's more of the analogy I saw today was, do shields have hit points? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good analogy. I kind of.
And it's sort of fundamentally different from the shields we got in the original trilogy, which were referred to as deflector screens.
Deflector screens.
And you could as per the X-Wing TIE game, you could double front.
Double front.
But remember, we used to be able to, and especially even squadrons, you can toggle. You can put some. You're flying away from the enemy. You can throw your shields double back, double front. You can maximize their.
Well, so that
so that's kind of neat.
That concept isn't fully abandoned because we actually see a visual representation of that in the episode when we get to the back of the one droid. It goes red.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I don't think anybody out there didn't get that. Like, oh, the back is weak now.
Yeah,
that's right.
Right. Okay. Well, let's get back to it. And we can talk about it as it comes up. But just wanted to shake out the shield argument and get that out of the way. Thank you for entertaining me on that one.